Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and you might notice things look a little, well, low key. Maybe a little old school, maybe a little when I was like a madman and updating throughout the day type of format. In fact, you might even notice it's vertical, it's not horizontal. So, what's going on? Well, here's the thing. First of all, there is going to be a live stream tonight, just to let you know. However, I've had a heck of a week, and it's not for the reasons you might think it is. I know some of you are heard about things going on. I'm going to talk about things tonight, don't worry. But really, that rally took a lot out of me. That was like, it was a fun day, and I was definitely grateful to the professor and Dave and Thomas. I was happy to spend time with them. It was great meeting everyone, but that was like a long round way trip. On top of that, my schedule was crammed the rest of the week, and, well, I do suffer from insomnia and anxiety, and sleep has not been good. We're talking about most nights this week I have gotten 5 hours or less sleep. I mean, it's been pretty bad. I know some people think that I was like making excuses because I didn't want to go to the strike, and it was like, no, that's not what it is. And so when this landed in my email box, the new Uber app, I actually kind of snapped a little. I was like, oh, screw this. I am not spending an hour making a video on this piece of garbage news. But it's worth talking about because, of course, it is. Everything with Uber is apparently worth talking about because their incompetence knows no bounds. So here's the thing. I figured, we're going to forget this. We're going to go old school. We're going to talk about it. Screenshot, logo, voice, not even using the microphone for God's sakes. We're just doing this old school style. And we'll get back to the regularly edited videos that have the intro and the sponsors and the outros and, the talking head, if you will. Yeah, I know it's a talking head. So, we'll have all of that back tomorrow, and then you can see me in full form in the live stream. So anyway, this landed in my email, and I looked around. Obviously, this can be confirmed. And it says, your driver app icon is getting a new look. In July, we'll be updating the driver app icon. The app experience will remain the same, but we wanted to let you know so that you can easily navigate to the app after the update. This will be the new icon. That's all it says, and it's amazing. There's not much said there, and yet it's just enough to piss everyone off. And I mean pretty much everyone. Now, granted, there's probably some people there who probably are like, meh, whatever, okay, new app. But there's a lot of people who it's like, it's last year all over again. Or maybe it was 2 years ago. Time flies sometimes, but it's like, it's another oh, great, Uber. You mean you're changing the app again? You're changing something we absolutely positively did not ask you to do and have absolutely no interest in you changing unless it results in less deactivations or an improved star grade. No. Again, forget the rates, forget the treatment, forget everything. You're redesigning the app. Not even redesigning the app this time. You're just changing the app logo, for God's sakes. And you actually were confused. You thought people would be confused on what the new logo would be like. You think they would look at this and not know it was the Uber? I mean, we wanted to let you know so you could easily navigate the app after the update. Navigate the app, you tap the app, and it still says Uber. Alright, you can understand why I didn't necessarily want to pull out the stops and make a full-fledged video that was fancy and nice and had music and stuff. No. This isn't worth the time. However, now that we have it, let's look at it objectively, at least for a minute. People are saying, what does this even mean? Why even bother changing it? Basically, they took the logo, they moved it up a little bit, and they put an arrow on there. So what's this mean? Well, I think it has a lot, and I mean a lot, to do with their new slogan. I don't know if you've been watching the new Uber ads, but they have this slogan now. It's like Uber moving you forward, or what moves you forward. Bottom line, the new slogan is we move the world forward, or I think there's different variations. I don't know, the commercials. I should be responding to the commercials so much more because they're awful, but life's too short, and if I'm gonna spend time doing edited videos where I'm like doing responses, I'd much rather be working on honestly, the reviews, because we have some media that's coming out that requires some reviews, or at least they fit here. But yeah, that's pretty much what it means. You're moving forward with Uber. Funny that they should say that, because when you look at this app, it shows how little Uber is actually learning, how little they are moving forward. Uber is a company that is in desperate need of someone to understand what the problem is, to understand why their company sucks. They need to figure out how they can be profitable. They need to figure out how they can please the drivers. They need to be able to figure out how to do so without screwing the passengers and robbing them blind. Uber is a company that goes backwards every year it's out. So now they've got a slogan that's like, hey, we move forward, or we're moving forward with you. And it's like, no, you're not moving forward. You're moving backwards. You're doing the exact opposite of what you should be doing at this point. It's just bad optics is what it is. And then on top of that, AB5 has just been passed in one of the Senates. It's got to go through, more legal tape, and then the governor has to sign it. I acknowledge that. But it's just been, for, all intents and purposes passed, at least for the time being. And, the drivers are not happy. The passengers aren't happy. Passengers aren't happy either. They don't like getting ripped off. All this stuff you need to fix. And every single year, what do? Instead of fixing the real problems, you update the app. It's like, maybe that should be your slogan, Uber. Maybe it's like Uber. When you got a problem, we'll update the app. Or you could do like a Papa John's spoof. I've particularly grown fond of the slogan, more hours, less pay, drive for Uber. Play on that, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Anyway, I haven't eaten at Papa John's in a while. That's what happens when you watch what you eat. But anyway, so yeah, this is it's Uber. It's a very Uber thing to do. I just was having a hard time thinking, like, what on earth can I make this video about? Like, what is there honestly to say anymore? It's just insulting at this point. It was insulting a while ago, but now it's especially insulting. But hey, we've got a new driver app icon. I suspect there will be a Uber Eats icon change as well as an Uber icon change. They'll all probably include this arrow. I bet you this arrow is going to become part of the logo soon. Honestly, it's a shame that their name is what it is. It's a shame that they can't hide it in the logo like FedEx does. Or can they? I don't know. Just a thought. But, yeah. There you go. We're just going to leave it there. You know the drill, folks. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. I hope to see you at the chat tonight, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.